KMS, Mrs. Hynes here. So today's assignment will be to make your portfolio. Yes, the entire thing all in one day. Just kidding. Now today we're going to set up the bare bones of your portfolio. We'll call it the scaffolding. So if you log into Google Classroom, you'll see today's assignment and there is a Google Doc posted. So each of you should have a copy of this. And when you click and open it up, it says that you're going to make your sixth grade portfolio for technology. Um, Please log in using Chrome, obviously, and we're going to make a Google site. Let me show you an example of a student's Google site from years past. But this is a great way. Whoops, I'm not in their network anymore, so I guess I can't see it. But let me show you my Google site. I use this to kind of showcase some of the things that we do. You'll have text. You'll have a way to get a hold of you. You might have some photos of things that you've accomplished. So you can see under my woodworking page that loads some of the things that I have made. Please, the only thing that I want you to put on your Google site is things that you create. We're not saying, oh, this is a great thing that somebody else made, or oh, look what they did. This is your portfolio. A portfolio is a great spot, one location to put multiple Google Drive items. So you could have Google Slides, you might have some Google Sheets for data, you might have photos. All of these things live in your drive. This is a great way to showcase them is by making a Google site. So in your drive, please make sure that you have a Technology 6 folder. That's first. So when you say new, you're going to have a classroom actually, and you can create everything in your class folder for your Technology 6 if that's how you prefer. So in my drive, I'm going to have a separate folder that I call Technology 6. And I also made myself a folder for my Google Sites. This is just how I like to be organized. Any way that you like to organize your drive, as long as you're able to find your files, file management, you'll find can easily get out of control. So if you're organized from the get-go, that's a good way to go about it. So now I'm going to say new. And you have your docs, you have your sheets, you have your slides, but you have many, many more options that you can create. And we're going to use a Google site. So when this first opens up, it's not exciting, it's not eye-catching, it's plain. You're what makes it original. You're going to be the one that adds all the creativity, all of the pizzazz. So we'll let this load for a second here. And finally, here we go. All right, so it's an untitled site with no name, no page, no nothing. So the first thing I'd like you to do is type your first and last name. Type that here. And technology portfolio. Important that you spell things properly. Now, if you're like me and you have something that's not added to your dictionary yet, you can always right click on it and say add to dictionary, just so you don't have that line. If you spelled it correctly and you know that that's how you spell your last name, please add it to the dictionary. The name of your site. Just to be extra safe, you have a student ID number. That specific number, only people at Lansingburg identify you that as. So we're going to use that number here and tech portfolio. My number, we're going to say is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a very specific number, and I'll call it tech portfolio. This will enter here as well. That way, when you share it out, somebody doesn't have all of your information unless you want them to. All right, I'm going to go back to my tabs, and I'm going to look at these directions. So I created a name of my site, and I named it. I'm going to on my home page, copy and paste and fill in the following statement. So the stuff in bold. So I'm going to grab this by clicking and copying it, right click and hit copy or Control C. Go back down here, and if I double click where there's nothing, I have the option to add a text box. I click on text and Control V, as in very good, will paste it. So instead of leaving these things with blanks, we're going to have a mission statement. Just like Lansingburg has a mission statement, you are going to have a mission statement. What do you want to accomplish? If you identify your goals, you'll be much more likely to accomplish them. So my name is Courtney Hynes, and I am a sixth grade student at Knickerbocker Middle School in Troy, New York. What is something that you enjoy doing? Now, I know that this is not going to be what you enjoy doing in school, but we are going to keep it school appropriate. So you can say things like, I enjoy kayaking. You can't say things like, I enjoy trying to lose my children in the woods. So please make sure that it's school appropriate. So I enjoy kayaking. My favorite subject in school is, it can't be lunch, should be some type of subject. Could be gym. I'm not athletic, so that's not true. We're going to pick math. I'm currently taking sixth grade tech class during the fall 2020 semester, and I hope that I can. Well, what do you want to do this year? You might not even know yet. We just met each other. How would I know what to do? So we could leave this blank for now, unless you have something that you're burning to do in technology class. All right, so we have a name here and here, and we have a mission statement. I think we're ready to publish the bare bones of our site. I'm going to hit this publish button up here. When I do that, it's going to give you a specific address. So anyone at Lansingburg can manage and see, or can see my site. So that's exactly what we want here. I'm not sure if student portfolios have the option of sharing out of the district. I'm not quite sure, but you could change that and have it by certain people. I'm going to leave it as is for right now, but you can have it open to the public. Or just people at the Lansingburg School District. So I'm going to hit done. This is going to be the name. Make sure that this is your student ID number, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but your student ID number and tech portfolio. And hit publish. Now, this is the most important thing you can know today. Do not share this link. If the link ends in edit, guess what you can do with it? You can edit it. You don't want to give anyone else that permission. So you're never going to share this link with anyone. However, now that I published it, to the right, I have this down triangle. I can actually view my published site. If someone were to type in this address and they're at Lansingburg School District, they would see this. This is my homepage. If you're able to do this, awesome. Make sure that you have it published, and eventually we will be collecting these from everyone through Google Classroom. Thank you so much.